Hey, we're at Montreal Comiccon on the roof of the Palais de Congrès, minutes before the con's actually going to start. And with me is Mr. Graham McTavish. How are you?
I'm very well. Lovely to be here on this beautiful sunny day. Although for us baldies, it's hard work.
What people don't understand is when you're bald, you're really a solar-powered love machine.
I'm so going to use that.
I know.
That's not the first time you've said that, is it?
No, it isn't.
No.
We have to stick together as bald guys.
Yeah.
So, people know you, of course, for being Dwalin the Dwarf. I love the Lord of the Rings movies. I love the Hobbit movies. What's it like when you play a character like that? And people are so fond of it, and it almost becomes, I've talked to other actors before, that it's like a blessing, it's like a curse. How do you feel about it?
Oh, well, especially when you're playing a character that was created in a very beloved book.
Right.
And this is the same with Outlander, being from a novel. You feel a terrible responsibility, actually. It's important that you honor that legacy that the author has created, and we all felt that when we were doing The Hobbit, and I feel it's still doing Outlander, and it gives you I suppose in acting terms, a quite unique connection with fans, because they are coming to you as a representation of something that they already have come to love. So it's interesting.
And the camera tricks to get you guys all in terms of height and everything. I mean, okay, what do they do?
Yeah, well,
because you're a tall guy.
I am. Yeah, they do a lot of things. I used to joke that I spent 3 years on my knees, but that's not strictly.
That was just when you started out in Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But now I'm able to stand up now. No, they did lots of things. Sometimes it was as simple as having Ian McKellen stand on a platform and us on the ground.
Right. Okay.
But the most complicated was something called slave motion control, which was, we were in one set, Ian was in another set. He was in green screen. He had lighting stands with our faces on them that lit up when we spoke.
Wow.
We had earpieces, and the two scenes were filmed simultaneously with one camera slave to the other, and then melded in real time.
So your character that you play on Outlander, is it nice to play someone that's your own height? To not have to. It's got to be. It's got to be freeing in a way.
And with my own face.
Right.
It's great. One of my the greatest things about doing Outlander is going into the makeup trailer in the morning and leaving 10 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
How long did it take you to get prepared as Dwalin?
It was an hour in prosthetics and about 40 minutes in makeup and then costume. It wasn't ridiculous.
Not so bad.
John Rhys Davies did 4.5 hours when he did Lord of the Rings, and that's
You obviously you like doing these shows.
Oh, I love them. They're an extraordinary thing, something that I had never experienced before I did The Hobbit, and the subculture that you are welcomed into is quite overwhelming, actually. I mean, the first few times I did it, it was just like, wow. Yeah. And the interesting thing is that most of the people who dress as dwarves, not all of them, are women.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Women, often very, young, attractive women, are putting false beards on, and long may they continue to do so.
I always ask this of every guest that comes to our shows. What's the strangest thing you've been asked to sign yet?
Well, I guess it would have to be someone's skin.
Okay.
And, you get that sometimes, and, happy to do it. The first time I did it, I didn't realize what she was going to do with it, which was then have it tattooed onto her arm.
Yeah.
And then you see that, and that takes a little bit of an adjustment, because I don't have any tattoos personally, and the idea of having my signature tattooed on myself, well, that would be really weird. But no, it was interesting. Yeah.
And you've obviously seen portraits of Dwalin tattooed on people.
I have.
That's got to be cool.
Full color.
Yeah.
Yeah, but beautiful artwork.
Oh, yeah.
I have been given some artwork of people doing Dwalin that is, you could hang it in a gallery anywhere in the world. It's absolutely stunning.
Cool. Well, thanks for taking the time. Enjoy the show.
Mate,
Montreal's
absolutely.
a great city.
It is.
And you're going to have a great time. And try to get out to some of our restaurants, because we have amazing ones here.
Yes, thank you.
Cool.
Thanks a lot.
Backstage at Montreal Comiccon.